I firmly believe anti-defection law होना चाहिए देश में और उसको और stringent बनाना चाहिए, क्योंकि जैसा इस समय है हमने पिछले 10 साल में देख लिया. We have seen in the last 10 years that it is not working. So it needs to be made stronger. That's my first point. Secondly, it is not just politics. Even if you go to the corporate world, and when people say leave one company and they join another company, and if there are, if there are secrets of the trade, or if there are issues that they are privy to, information they are privy to, there is a cooling off period. It's not like, you join one company and, suddenly you get an offer from another company because you're ready to sell the trade secrets. You go and join that company without any cooling off period. So in the corporate world, it's very strong that there is a cooling off period. In the same way, I think in an anti-defection law, if you've contested an election on a party ticket, on a manifesto, you've said to your voters, vote for me because I stand for these 5 things. My party stands for these 5 things. And then another party comes around and says, oh, we are going to give you money. You come and join our party. I'm sorry, that should not be allowed. So there has to be a cooling off period. If you defect from a party and you join another party for, gains, then that should not be allowed. But I also feel that, the discussion on anti-defection, the question is actually bigger. And the question is that who is it that is joining politics and for what reasons? And for this, Chakshu, I was actually reading your article before I came here. And one of the things that you've written, I just want to quote here, this is from one of the earlier committees that was set up, Chavan Committee, to look into anti-defection. And they stated, while the search for legal and constitutional curbs on political defections has undoubtedly its value, the more lasting solution to the problem can only come from adherence of political parties to basic political morality and the observance by them of certain proprieties and decencies of public life. Their observations stem from the fact that defections are a political problem that need to be dealt by political parties. It is not a legal lacuna that needs to be addressed. So that brings me back to my political party. हमने political party इसलिए बनाई क्योंकि हमें लग रहा था देश में जिस तरह की राजनीति चल रही है वो सही नहीं है. राजनीति होनी चाहिए क्योंकि हम देश बदलना चाहते हैं. And we are in it for greater common good, for making India a better place. तो अगर हम वो जज्बा लेके आए तो हम डिफेक्ट करेंगे ही नहीं. हम क्यों डिफेक्ट करेंगे? And I'm very proud to say we are the youngest national political party. Last 10 years, we are the only party that has firmly managed to not fall culprit to Operation Lotus. हमारी पार्टी के MLAs को, काउंसलर्स को खरीदने की कोशिश की गई है, कोई नहीं बिका. And it started from 2013 when we won the first election in Delhi. We were 28, BJP was 32. They tried very hard to buy our MLAs, कोई नहीं बिका. The latest example, Delhi MCD election. 4 बार मेयर के चुनाव हुए, ये सोच के कि कोई तो बिकेगा, कोई तो आएगा, कोई नहीं बिका, कोई नहीं गया. So, as my party's position is the same, that the anti-defection law should be stronger. When Dr. Ambedkar was drafting the constitution, he talked about double chain of accountability. That at the end of the day, the legislators are accountable to the citizens. So when you've gone to the citizens with a manifesto and you've said that if you vote for me and you elect me, I will deliver on these 4-5 things. Then in the middle of that, you cannot leave those promises and go and join another political party. And I think what we've seen in the last 10 years, the Operation Lotus, resort politics, there are so many examples, Madhya Pradesh, Goa, Arunachal Pradesh, all over the country. I agree with Chakshu that the anti-defection law, the way it is right now, is not working. It needs to be made stronger. But again, the point is that the bigger question is who are the people who are joining politics and who are the people who are funding politics. So to my mind, the whole issue of electoral bonds, the opacity of funding, 90% of electoral bonds going to one political party, those electoral bonds being used to buy MPs and MLAs and breaking governments. That to my mind is the bigger question that needs to be solved, that we need to look at the funding of politics, we need to look at people who are joining politics. So I'm so happy to see so many of you young people here, because you are the people who are going to change politics, you are the people who will make India a better place. राजनीति ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं तो ज्वाइन करने का जज्बा क्या है, वो सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट बात है। उसके बाद एंटी डिफेक्शन लॉ है नहीं है, कितना स्ट्रांग है, वो सारी चीजें सेकेंडरी हो जाती हैं। जब आम आदमी पार्टी बन रही थी उस समय बहुत सारे मेरे जैसे लोग वो बाकी पार्टियों से खुश नहीं थे। उनको लग रहा था कि देश की जो हालत है वो नहीं होनी चाहिए। देश में बहुत रिसोर्सेज हैं, पढ़े लिखे लोग हैं, स्मार्ट लोग हैं, फिर भी देश की हालत बुरी क्यों? उस जज्बे से अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने पार्टी शुरू करी। उस जज्बे से हम बहुत सारे लोग जो अपने अपने क्षेत्र में अलग अलग तरह का काम कर रहे थे, हमने अपनी नौकरियां छोड़ी, पार्टी ज्वाइन करी, और वो जज्बा आज भी कायम है। आज भी हर सुबह हम लोग ये सोचते हैं कि हम ऐसा क्या कर सकते हैं कि हम देश को एक कदम और आगे बढ़ा सकें। आज भी पार्टी में डेमोक्रेसी है, पार्टी में डिस्कशंस करने का स्पेस है, एक दूसरे से डिसएग्री करने का स्पेस है। बहुत यंग पार्टी है और इतना ज़्यादा हायरार्की नहीं है, छोटा ग्रुप है। तो आज इस प्लेटफॉर्म के माध्यम से मैं आप सबको फिर इनवाइट करूंगी, आइए आम आदमी पार्टी ज्वाइन करिए, हमारे 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 टिकट पे कंटेस्ट करिए एंड टुगेदर वी विल मेक इंडिया नंबर 1।